Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Happy to be here with you today. Carmina, Wendy Lotus, Mishi, June. Thank you, Lillian. Hi, EJ. Hi, Wendy. Welcome, Kathleen, Jerry. I think it was Kat in the live just like 2 days ago who asked when we would be doing ancestral clearing, and we are doing this today. So I trust that everyone who is meant to be here is going to be here in perfect time, perfect place, perfect moment. Hi, Donna. Hi, Kate, Tiffany. Glad to see everybody. So, hello from the island of the gods, Bali, where I am living currently. If you don't know, I'm an American long-term expat and a long-term person in alcohol and drug addiction recovery, as well as a spiritual life coach, Reiki master teacher, intuitive. So if you vibe with me and my energy and message, and you don't already, would love to have your support in following me here on Insight Timer, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And if you care to give a donation through the app, I welcome abundance and however it shows up. Thank you, Lillian. Hi, Sunshine. You are in sobriety as well. Yes, I would not be here with you if I was not. So for me, that's the foundation of my life. Although, I've been clean and sober a long time, I still always recognize and acknowledge that without that foundational piece, I would have nothing else, because I was a very non-functioning alcoholic and drug addict, starting at 16 years old. I was in 2 rehabs by the age of 17, and spent almost a year, my senior year in high school, in rehab. So yeah, I had a rocky start, and adolescence was probably the worst period of my entire life. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that, if you were a teenage drug addict or not. But yeah, thank God I made it through that, and that's in the past. And bless my heart, and bless my parents and family's hearts, and anyone who knew me, because it was not an easy time. I was arrested for shoplifting at 17. Rehabs, a year in rehab at 17. And then a bunch of crazy stuff that ended with being arrested on federal drug charges at the age of 22. And finally then got clean and sober, hopefully for the final time. So that information wanted to come through for some reason, so I trust that. Thank you for the donation, R. Jerry, 13 months away from alcohol. Deb, Angela, hello. Britt, amazing. Celebrating Britt on their journey to a new life adventure. Just feeling energetic support, like totally surrounding, enfolding, and loving you. Hi, Daisy. Nancy. Daisy, did you change your profile picture? Or I know there is one Daisy with daisies as their picture, so maybe you're another Daisy. And welcome. Thank you, June. Hi, Petra. Lovely. So today we are going to be doing interactive ancestral clearing. Oh, hello, Daisy Daisy with daisies. So we've got two wonderful daisies here. Yes, and also too, FYI, for those who do follow me and get alerted of my lives, I am likely going to be rescheduling my live in 24 hours because I'm going on a little getaway for the weekend and likely will be driving then. So I will be with you Saturday night in the US, Canada, South America. Unless the internet, there's some issue with that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to make sure the plans are solid, and so I will be rescheduling the live on sugar addiction, which is tomorrow in about 24 hours. And if you were looking forward to that, you can check out my recorded live streams, and I just did one a few weeks ago with that, so you can check that out. You can reach out for one-on-one, if you're interested in that. And I do work in various ways, so if that's interesting to you, follow your heart's call. I have a number of wonderful people that I get to work with, who followed an intuitive nudge, and it has, to work with me one-on-one, and it's been amazing. So if that's you, you know what to do. Hi, Karen. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you. Tiffany, your mother Maria is with you. Welcome. Yeah, so it'll be nice to just, I'm going to go to North Bali, likely to a place that I love, and sharing that with somebody who hasn't been there. So, hi, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. Petra, you're sugar-free for 8 years. I don't recall that. So, love to hear that. And yeah, that was another addiction for me, for sure. And I've been 3 years sugar-free as well. So, glad to see you, everybody. So we'll go ahead and dive into the ancestral clearing that we're going to be doing today. So I know many of you have joined, have done this before with me, either one-on-one, which I do offer this one-on-one. It's very powerful, and also here in the group, it can also be very powerful as well. But yeah, if there's anybody that is new and has no idea what this is, what the ancestral clearing is, please comment in the chat, and I'll explain it a bit anyway and orient you to it, yourself to it. Hi, Deb. Kind of the biggest piece about this that I spend a lot of time in explaining is going into, because we use our body right now in this moment as like an indicator, as a blueprint, as as information to direct us on what's ready for clearing. And so what you're going to do is pick an issue, something you want transformation, healing, growth, something to be cleared. It can be anything in any area of your life, any problem, issue, stress, tension, pattern, just something stressful. And then I'm going to coach you into coming into the body and where you feel that, because that's going to be, that's the information. That energetic sensation in your body is the thing that's ready and wanting to be healed and cleared, because it's the thing that's alive in this moment. So you want to pick something that when you consider it, it brings up some sort of sensation in your body. And it choose something that you can bring up now. So if there was a problem last week and you think about it now and it's not super stressing you, then pick something else. Okay? So, hi Beth, Tiffany, you're not familiar. So that's a bit about how we're going to get into it. This process, I had training with John Newton, my teacher who does this specific ancestral clearing process. He has been doing this for 30 years and has had, hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonials of people creating miracles and transformations in their lives as a result of this ancestral clearing. And so I want to ground it into what, if you're having a problem right now, this clearing can help move that and clear that so that you can have relief, freedom and peace around the issue. So it could be physical health, it could be emotional, mental, spiritual, money, career, finance, love, family, friends. I mean, really anything and everything. Thank you, Tiffany, for the donation. So I'm not going to go into a lot about how or why it works. Just trust that it does. And that if you're hearing this right now, this is for you if you feel in alignment with practicing this with me now. So we're going to do a few rounds of the clearing. So I will do the clearing mostly silently. Sometimes I may do some things out loud. Either way, it's happening. So trust that. And I may also do a formal ancestral clearing prayer out loud. I will follow the flow with that. So what I want you to do is just think of something that you want a transformation about right now. Something that's stressful. And also be mindful and discerning about yourself, because we're in this group, that you pick something you can handle working with right now alone. So you get to discern that. Oh, interesting, Donna. So you want to pick the thing that you want clearing on, or the issue that you want to experience some relief, transformation, healing. And you want to bring it to mind again. You don't need to go deep into whatever it is. You just want to bring it up enough in your mind so you know, like, you're feeling stress or tension about it. And if it is something you're working with that's more heavy, just, you can see it from afar. You don't need to dive into it, but you want to bring it up enough to have a feeling sense about it. And then you want to rate the level of intensity of sensations in the body. So we want to stay away from labeling things as pain, as like perceptual emotions like anger, anxiety, fear, because those words are concepts, and it's a surface layer that's laden with history too. So anxiety is a concept, Sarah. So if and this is where we're going to dive deeper in, because it's so important to get clear coming into the body out of the conceptual mind. If you have, chronic pain that you're working with, things like that, or anxiety, the question to ask is, how do you know you're anxious right now? How do you know you have pain right now? Then that takes you a level deeper into sensations. We want to, because if we're in concepts, we're not in the direct experience. And those concepts are laden with history and past and judgment. So a layer deeper would be, okay, how do I know I'm anxious right now? Oh, my heart is beating faster. I feel a fluttering. There's a fluttering in my chest. If it's pain, is it aching? Is it lightening? Is it tension? Is there tightness? Is there heaviness, emptiness, fullness, dullness? Is there, a pulsing or a pounding? So do you see what we're doing here? We're coming down into the actual sensations, because sensations, there's no judgment on a sensation. There's a sensation you're experiencing right now. Okay, so we want to, and then you want to feel into where that is in the body right now when you think about the thing that we're going to be doing the clearing on. And you want to rate it on a level from 1 to 10, 10 being most intense, right now in this moment. If you have something less than a 5, I would say even less than a 6, 7, pick something else. That's, if it's like 2, 3, 4, there's either, like sometimes my teacher will say, if it's some sort of craving or something you wish you had, you can tell yourself, okay, what if I couldn't have that thing the rest of my life? Ooh. Or what if this was going to go on forever? Ooh, is that going to raise the level of intensity? Or if not, then there's something else. Because, and maybe last week there was something really big, but now when you think about it, it's not so big anymore, then don't pick that. Okay. So, and as I'm coaching you into this, it's setting this foundation for us to then do the clearing, and we'll, once we set this stage, then we'll move through it quite quickly. But in the very beginning, I like to really get clear on this part because it's important. Because the body is information showing you what's ready to be cleared right now. So Sandy, hi, great question. So what I would do is. And so if somebody's a mother, child, or family, or marriage, you can do clearing for somebody else. But if it's not, like my teacher said, no, you can only do it for yourself. But in a situation, mother, or I'm assuming mother and son, that can be done. What I would do, Sandy, is, okay, feel into your body right now, whatever the story is. And I don't need to know the story. Story is actually not our friend. So feel into your body right now. This is something that is upsetting you or stressing you out. So what you get to do is feel into your body on where do you feel stress or tension right now in this moment when you think about this affecting your son and your family. So the clearing, Donna, I mean, it works across timelines, it works across realms, dimensions, past, present, future. You in your life, as you know yourself in this lifetime, if you believe in previous lives and incarnations, it could be that. It could be also anywhere in the lineage. So this can be, thousands upon thousands. And really, I mean, if you take it back like to infinity, connections of clearing. Because, we are multidimensional beings. So this clearing works in the multi-dimensions, and us being here right now in this present moment together, having a body in this dimension, this body is like telling us information in multi-dimensions about what's ready to be cleared now. So, hi, 7. What do you mean? I don't understand the question. Defining health name? I don't know. So whatever it is, if you have a issue with your health, how do you know it upsets you? Feel in the body. Or if it is a physical sensation somewhere in the body, feel directly into the sensation, come out of the mind and stories about it, into directly being with that sensation right now. And so we're going to go into the first round of clearing. So I've led you into this place where you're feeling in the body, wherever this is for you. And you just want to be mindful. Very simple. Just close the eyes. Please, if you are doing this, give yourself like the gift of your full attention and engagement in this process by not being distracted, and really do this, which means not listening and scrolling in the background or something else, that you give yourself the gift of your full attention and presence for this. Okay, so feeling into your body, as I mentioned, directly into the sensations, just breathing normally, just using all your meditation and mindfulness practices to just breathe. Imagine the breath going into the sensations wherever they are. And as you do that, I'm going to do the first round of clearing silently, and I'll let you know when I'm finished. Okay, so connecting back in, noticing those sensations, just noticing, and then asking yourself, are the sensations bigger, smaller, or different? Nothing is ever the same. That's impossible because we're in a new now, we're in a new moment. So it might be a slight change, and also there will be some sort of a shift. So bigger, smaller, or different. Maybe many times things move. And Karen, seeing what you said, and Sarah, seeing your description earlier, if you care to share in the comments about your sensations and where they are in the body, I can then bring in specific clearing for that, because as I said, the body's a blueprint, and it actually is like a map of, it's symbolic. So it shows me what's ready to be cleared. I did a general clearing that first round. And if you share, like, and Karen's done this before, so they are, they know how to share it. Left eye, and also tied to migraine, and then racing in the heart. So Donna, the pain left your belly, that means it's gone, not on the left side, right? EJ, the knot is smaller. Great, so a smaller sensation. Wow, that's amazing, Donna. So I mean, this work is very powerful. So if you do want to share about the sensations, and Sarah has also done this many times, then I can bring in more specific clearing for that. And also know, if you don't share it, not comfortable, don't want to, it's okay. Trust that you will get exactly what is needed. So don't worry about that. And hi, Marcia. Yes, whenever you join is perfect. We've done one round of clearing. We're about to jump into the next, so you can just follow along. And if you do want to catch the replay, because I did set the stage for this before we dove in, if you want more specific direction. And also too, if on YouTube catching the replay, you can do this as much as you want. This session is also, I've channeled Reiki into it. So now and whenever you see this, know that Reiki is also being transmitted if you choose to receive it. So, hi Beth. So the small intestine area, there are sensations, I'm assuming. Tiffany, also a racing heart, tightening in the gut. 7, stomach, back, tension in head. Hi Eve. Weakness and shaking hands. Sandy, so yes, so I said whatever the stress or tension is, and you mentioned about clearing for your son. So for you, I feel into your body, like what's stressful, like there you don't have to share it, but just there's something there that's coming up for you that's causing stress or tension, or you wouldn't be here. So feeling into your body right now about that, where do you feel the stress and tension? And as I said, like feeling into it, being with it. And when I do the clearing, you are just mindfully breathing with those sensations and then noticing, are they bigger, smaller, or different? And you can give a number rating, as I said. And if you share it in the comments, then, oh, let me turn this. Then I can bring in specific clearing. So we've got a number of people that have shared the where in the body. So next round. Okay, so Sandy, if you care to share, where is the stress and tension right now in the body when you consider that issue? I'm imagining maybe it's something in the heart, maybe in the torso. It could be in your foot. I mean, there's no right or wrong. Hi, Deb. Head and heart. Yeah, there's a lot of heart energy here. Deb, the navel. A, left hip. Thank you for bringing that in. Throat. Okay. So we're going to do round 2 now. So again, we don't want to be in stories about the thing. We want to be in present moment sensations in the body and using all of our wonderful mindfulness and meditation practices we learn here in Insight Timer and everywhere to just simply witness and be present without judgment to the best of our ability about the sensations that are here, and just taking some breaths and feeling like the breath is going directly to that. So Britt, the left heel pain, quite specific, great. So breathing directly, imagine the breath's going directly into the left heel. It's not about wanting it to change or move, it's just about bringing presence and attention. So round 2. And I see that as well, Sandy. Okay. And I'll let you know when I'm finished with the clearing. Okay. So checking in with the sensations. Are they bigger, smaller, or different? If you care to share, you can. As you do that, I'm going to take a momentary bathroom pause. So I will be back in 1 moment. And actually, Sandy, and Britt brought it in, and Sandy also did about the feet. I am feeling energy in my own foot and left lower leg as well as I'm feeling a lot in the heart. So that's, I pick up on that when I do this at times. So, and if you do, trust the sensations, release, surrender, you're alchemizing, things are transforming, things are clearing. So just breathing and surrendering, trusting, letting go. There may be, sensations of heat, there may be emotions, just being with everything that's here and trusting that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. So for EJ, the sensations moved upward from stomach to heart. Karen. Okay, so allowing any emotions, any sensations, also staying, because we're not one-on-one, you get to, hold space for yourself, and I am too in this capacity, being with whatever emotions want to arise, and also not allowing the mind and the stories to create overwhelm, because that's not helpful. So just doing your best if you are having an experience of release, to hold space for yourself, to feel those sensations as sensations in the body, and not allowing the mind to get involved with the stories that can then, that it's not helpful, right? So thank you for sharing, everybody. And these rounds are, fairly quick, so we've still got time to continue deeper. And please follow your own intuition on how you want to participate, and know that there's no judgment, there's no right or wrong, it's perfect. Trusting what's here, trusting if you're here that this is for you right now, and also if you're like, no, like I'm good, and you are done, then trusting that and just going with the flow. So, hi Patriot Lady, we are still doing the clearing, so join on in if you would like. We'll just jump in. So we're gonna do another round. Laura, welcome as well. There is no late. Perfect time. So whatever you're wanting help or clearing, or whatever's up for you right now, whatever problem or issue, just feeling into the body right now. How do you know it upsets you? Where do you feel it in the body? Feeling into sensations and being with these sensations directly, and following it. So I know a number of you have said they've moved and they've shifted. So then breathing into where those are right here and now. You might yawn, you might do any number of things, trusting that. So closing the eyes. Some of you may want to keep your eyes open if there's a lot of intensity right now. That can be helpful. And just breathing into what's here. As I continue this clearing. Okay, so that was more deep this time. Lots more coming in for clearing. So checking in with the body, noticing, are the sensations bigger, smaller, or different? Hi, Selene. I hope I'm saying that right. 90% less. Amazing. I mean, this practice it's miraculous. It's amazing. It's so powerful. And, it's not me doing anything. I'm facilitating. The creator, source, universe, God is the one doing the clearing and the healing. So, yeah. So if anyone wants to check in for when we'll do a final round, if you want to share, where the sensations have gone, I can bring that into this final round. So there was clearing, Sandy, and then another sensation of sharpness that came. So as you're experiencing this, just breathing into those sensations. Allowing them to be. Hi, Denise. Lower back sensations. So adoption, no, the experience is not different by any means, because that's, how do I say, like, yeah, no. I'll just say no. Now, there may be things to clear specifically around your own experience with that. Any judgments or any stories or energy, anything that where you may have perceptions, judgments around being adopted, that would be different. And also, it's the same thing. If there's something there that then you feel into your body, there's stress or tension, then I clear on that. And also knowing that I can bring that into the next round of clearing, because, yeah, of course, abandonment. Yeah, Tiffany. So which knee? Sharp knee pain, energy in the throat. Laura. In the stomach, legs, eyes, and head. Heaviness in the head. Okay, great. Left knee, Tiffany. I'm still feeling in the lower left quadrant. There's energy still present. Sandy, which hip? And hi, another Sandy. So right eye, left hip. So more than one having left hip sensations. Okay, reading the comments. So I will do this last round. I will likely close an ancestral clearing prayer spoken out loud. And you can also listen to the master clearing prayer on my profile here. You can listen to that, every hour, my teacher even says, if you choose. So, hi, Maureen. I was thinking of you earlier, so glad to see you. And Teresa as well, and Sib, I see you all as well. So, Daisy and Nancy, right hip and glute. Great. Thank you all for sharing. And also, as I said, I've channeled Reiki into the session. This last round will go a bit deeper. And I'll do glasses off, which is my signal. Oh, now I can't see. Oh, hi, Ginger. Glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. And you're welcome. So, notice if there's any rigidity or any judgment in like how well you are doing this session, or if there's any attachment to results or rightness, wrongness, anything like that, and just go ahead and just release and allow yourself to be and know that however you're showing up in doing this, there's no grading system. You're doing it perfectly, however that looks, or if at all. If you're just listening in, you're also still getting benefit if you choose to. So releasing any perfection, black and white thinking, rigidity, energy, and just allowing this to flow, closing the eyes. And taking a last read of your body and the sensations as you're experiencing them, just observing, noticing, witnessing, allowing space around all of this right now, holding all of this, holding yourself, these energies, the session, the space. Just with a sense of lightness. And you're not alone here. You're not alone in the physical sense and also the spiritual, energetic sense. There's so much support, multi-dimensional support. You're being held in love. So somebody needs to hear this, right? Like, however you're showing up in doing or not doing is exactly the perfect medicine for you right now. So if that resonates, just releasing the energies associated with that. Surrendering, trusting the unfolding. Trusting this is all here to help you. Every sensation, every thought, every judgment, story. If there is something you're calling a pain or an emotion, all of this is here to help you. This is all conspiring to help you, to give you what you want, which is healing, peace, freedom, joy, bliss, expansion, evolution, freedom. Peace, abundance, love, light, bliss, ecstasy, adventure, all of these juicy energies. Whatever these sensations are in the body are messengers showing you, hey, I'm here. That you bring the light of your awareness to these sensations, and that light gives the space for the transformation to occur. So that's your only invitation, is to be present with sensations, and the rest of it is source and your spiritual team helping, supporting in this clearing process. And trusting that you're receiving exactly what is needed for your best and highest good, and those in your lineage. I will speak the Ancestral Master Clearing prayer out loud, so just receive and relax into this. Infinite Creator, source of all that is, we love you. Thank you for loving us. We humbly ask that you open, bless, expand, lead, guide, and direct us into your perfect light, love, and life in all ways, completely, now and forever, please and thank you. For everyone in this group, all of their family members, all of their relationships, all of their ancestors, and all of their relationships through all relevant time, space, and dimension. For all hurts, wrongs, judgments, and burdens, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, sexual, and financial, through thought, word, or deed. Please help them all forgive their parents, grandparents, siblings, children, and grandchildren. Help them all forgive each other. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. Help them all forgive their lovers, 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 spouses, spouses, lovers, and parents, lovers. Help them all forgive each other. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. Help them all forgive their cousins, aunts, uncles, step-in-laws, secret, hidden, adopted, and all other significant people, beings, family members, role models, authority figures, and relationships. Help them all forgive each other. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. For all suicide, incest, murder, rape, abortion, infidelity, and miscarriage through thought, word, or deed, please help them all forgive their parents, grandparents, siblings, children, and grandchildren. Help them all forgive each other. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. Help them all forgive their lovers, 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 spouses, spouses, lovers, and parents, lovers. Help them all forgive each other. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. Help them all forgive their cousins, aunts, uncles, step-in-laws, hidden, secret, adopted, and all other significant people, beings, and family members. Help them all forgive each other. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. For all times they abandoned or were abandoned, emotionally, physically, or financially. For all times they weren't nurtured, loved, supported, and cherished, and times they didn't nurture, love, support, or cherish others. For all times anyone was inappropriate with them or they were inappropriate with others. For all sexual experiences they couldn't handle. For all times they didn't feel safe. Help them forgive all people forgive them. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. For all times their boundaries weren't honored, and times they didn't honor others' boundaries. For all alcohol and drug abuse, mental illness, and the effects it had on them, especially children and spouses. For all times they felt they weren't enough, tried to earn or learn their value in family relationships and life. For all empathetic hurts and wrongs, and all that they made it mean about themselves, life, love, and family. For all let down in their lives and lineages. For the times they turned their back on the Creator God in all name and form. Help them forgive all people forgive them. Help them all forgive themselves, please and thank you. Infinite Creator, for the highest good, please lift out all weight, pain, burden, sin, death, debt, negativity, spells, hexes, curses, black magic, white magic, guilt, fear, shame, unworthiness, and limitation of all kind. Transform it into your love and let your love flow back in and through them, filling and giving them all complete peace now and forever. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Please help them love and bless each other, love and bless themselves. Be at peace with each other and at peace with themselves, please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Breathing deeply, letting go, letting go, letting go. Okay, beautiful and powerful. So I'd like for you to thank you. So be it done, thank you. Feel back into the body, those of you who, whenever and however you've joined and participated. Check back in with your body now. And going back to whenever you started the session with me, back to the original thing you started with that you were doing the clearing on, and the original rating you gave that. Feeling into the body now, noticing are sensations bigger, smaller, or different, and then giving a final rating on a scale from 0 to 10. What are the level of intensity of sensations now? And just noticing what that is. You can share if you like. So Sarah, down to a 4. Great. Let me see. Marcia, Donna. So you had sensations around the cat, and that now the cats have responded, and that's no surprise. And how many of you who have done any sort of energy work or been in this space before, animals will definitely respond if they want to, if they're receptive. So love to hear that, Donna. It's not silly. So there's that voice bringing in a judgment, and that's okay, right? And just, okay, isn't that interesting? Okay, and just taking it for what it is. Now they're staring on the couch. Cool. So Laura, the forgiving yourself today. Thank you, Sandy, for the donation. The sensations down to a 3. Beautiful. Nancy, falling asleep. Yeah, definitely a very common response, and trusting that, allowing whatever needs and wants to occur. Marcia, completely cleared. Amazing. So your black cat, Nancy, loves the Reiki. You're welcome, 7. Tiffany, 6201, beautiful. Yeah, so that prayer is super powerful. And it there's a lot in there that can bring things in because of the nature of the prayer and what's being cleared. So, trusting if there's energy around anything within it, that, okay, great, this is here, a messenger for clearing and healing. And yeah, in the ancestral clearing work that this specifically is, there's other forms, but this one is about forgiveness. And forgiveness meaning a releasing, a clearing of an energy connection, right? So Donna, I love that your belly's 100% better. Oh, thank you, Marcia. The Reiki smooths you out always. Glad to hear that. Yes, Tiffany, the prayer I spoke is on my page, so please give that a listen. As I said, it's infused with Reiki. It's timeless. You can listen to that every hour, my teacher says, if you feel it's helpful. And yeah, and I do this one-on-one as well, so if you feel called to reach out about that, do that. Britt, amazing, a 10 to a 2. I mean, it's miraculous if you think about it. Like that somebody can be 100, basically a 10 is 100%, like that. And I've seen it so many times, it doesn't surprise me. And also it's miraculous that there is a level of intensity of sensation or emotion or pain or whatever you want to call it, that somebody can be a 10 of like, and to come down to a 2 in how many minutes? I mean, I just love this. I love this work. And you're driving. Oh my gosh. Well, trusting that you were fully aware as you were driving and showing up. Hi, Natalie. Glad to see you again. Yeah, and if you are joining and you miss the clearing and you feel called to go back, you know, these sessions are now all on a playlist in my YouTube. Please subscribe there and you can check those out. And even this one, you can listen to this over and over again if that's helpful. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm glad this is helpful. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm blessed to be able to do this. So Sandy, time, you know, if you have a belief it will take time, then it may take time. But time is an illusion, right? Because the only time is right now, here in this moment. You know, vertical time is a function of this multi-dimensional, this human 3-dimensional reality. So it can take no time at all. Miracles are instantaneous. Healing is in an instant. So it's common for us to be like, oh, well, if it's this issue, oh, it's going to take a lot to heal it, to clear it. That belief that it's going to take a long time or a lot of work is what gets in the way and keeps that happening. Anything is possible. Anything is possible in any moment. Yeah, no distance in the spirit realm. Totally. So yeah, you can just search my name, Natalie Speakman, and you can find me. Yes. You're welcome, Karen. So if, Nancy mentioned falling asleep, things like that, trust that, your body needs rest. Yeah, Joe Dispenza, Wendy, I know you've been around and heard me talk about, my connection with him. And yeah, definitely. If the quantum realm and all of that appeals to you, check out Joe Dispenza and his work. So I will see you all, 99% sure on your Saturday night if you're in the West, Sunday morning or Sunday in the East. Please don't forget to follow me here, give a donation if this was helpful for you, and thank you for the donations that I've received. I celebrate abundance coming in whatever channels that occurs, and thank you, well received. And yeah, reach out if you like, and please join my group here in Insight Timer, Natalie's Healing Circle. If you want to post in there, chat in there, ask questions, or you can reach out one-on-one. You can read about me in my profile here and find out more. So, and if you did miss it earlier, I'm likely going to be canceling the live on sugar in 24 hours. And I'm 99% sure I will have our Saturday night live. I am going on a little mini vacay, likely tomorrow. So And I don't know where, I haven't got the place booked yet, so need to make sure about the service and the Wi-Fi and the privacy and that sort of a thing. So we'll be in the mountains and the beach of Bali, in this area of Bali that, that I love. So thank you, Deb, for the donation. Yeah, if anyone comes to Bali, please let me know. And I can give tips as well. I did, I've helped many people. Many people have visited me. I've given tons of tips and things because I've lived here off and on for 9 years. So thank you. See you all very soon.